Hi folks, I've just created a new Facebook page called BSV Flippening. BSV is a kind of Bitcoin. If you already have some Bitcoin BTC, you might be interested in joining this group because it discusses the possibility that the BTC cryptocurrency and its huge network may actually be replaced soon by the alternative BSV, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, named after the pen name of Satoshi Nakamoto, who was the creator of Bitcoin. Now, the reason I've created this group is so that people can discuss the possibility of this flipping between BTC being famous and worth about $1 trillion, $1,000 billion in market capital, being swapped out and replaced by BSV, which is only about 1 billion. Now, it sounds outlandish, but I've followed this for a year now, spent many hours exploring it to see whether that's possible, and logically it does seem possible. If you can prove me wrong, please join the group and prove me wrong, and I'll be happy and I'll accept the truth that you tell me. As far as I can tell, it seems likely that the famous Bitcoin and its $1 trillion investment is going to collapse just like the savings and loan. Anyway, you're welcome to join the group. My purpose of doing it was to investigate further, especially with people who already own some Bitcoin, to see whether they already know what I know or don't know. They perhaps are listening to a famous guy called Michael Saylor, who runs a big company in the United States called Strategy, and they've invested billions of dollars into BTC and encourage everybody to. Most of the investors, I think, in BTC Bitcoin have invested in faith that it's going to keep going up and up and up. They haven't investigated the functionality of it, which I've found and others have found is actually pitifully bad, whereas the alternative, Bitcoin BSV, is very well placed to replace BTC quite quickly because it can traffic money and data on the fresh new internet that's coming soon, way better than BTC. Anyway, you're welcome to join it. I'll be moderating the group. It'll be a pleasant discussion. It's not to be an us versus them. I hope that people who are invested in BTC might at least invest as a hedge against the crash of BTC, some money into, or some BTC, sell some BTC and buy BSV, at least some, because if BTC does crash and BSV skyrockets, then they will at least be protected to some degree. I want it to be a friendly discussion. The future of the internet using BSV is very promising, lightning fast transactions, very low cost. For example, making a transaction costs you 1,000th of a cent. It uses about 100,000th of the amount of energy that a Bitcoin BTC transaction costs. The BSV transaction is about the same as a MasterCard transaction. It's about the same as boiling a kettle, that much energy, that much carbon footprint. So anyway, you're welcome to join the group if you like, if you're interested in Bitcoin, if you have some, or even if you're just curious, because the multiplier in this case, if this is true, it's outlandish, but if it's true, a $1,000 investment in BSV now could turn into about $4 million when the flippening takes place. Now, I'm not sure when it's going to happen. It could happen this year, it could happen in a few weeks, it could happen in years from now, and it might not ever happen. But it's an interesting possibility, and I really would like the BTC community to at least be awake to it so that they can hedge against the crash of BTC. All right, see what you think. I'll put the link down below, but if you can just go to Facebook and search for BSV Flippening, Flippening. Okay, bye for now.